Hey, seventh grade, how are we doing today? So, your warm up for the day is actually using and manipulating and finding a number. So, here are your clues. I am a whole number, and when you double me, the sum is 24, and the square of me is 144. If I was the perimeter of a square, my sides would be 3 units each. If I was the area of a rectangle, I could have sides 2 units and 6 units. What number am I? So think very hard on that warm up. And then if you think you figured it out, you can always email me or let me know by coming to class. All right, let's go ahead and move on. So, welcome to class. This is the seventh grade SCE math class. I am so happy that you are here. Let's review a few things. Supplies needed every day: paper, pencil, and the Desmos calculator. Optional is your headphones so that you can hear me. Our conference norms are: use the chat and select raise your hand to ask questions. Stay engaged by actively participating. Respect. Be respectful and open to one another's ideas. And also keep your mics muted until called on by the teacher. Don't forget that when you guys open up your homework, sometimes that homework assignment icon is not going to be there. So what you need to do is to the right of assignment, there is another section that you can click on called My Documents. So you click on that, and of course, you're going to have to wait a few seconds for it to pop up, and you should be able to see your homework at that point. Yesterday's homework, let's talk about that for a second. You had a question that says, this is what I call a math fail. Why do you think it's called a math fail? I've heard lots of interesting responses, some being that there's no decimal and zeros after the $12. And then I had somebody also say that if you subtract $52.99 and $47.99, you don't get $12. You actually get $6. Very interesting ideas. Think about that. Okay. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm starting to look at it. 12 minus 7 is actually $5. So I've been hearing some interesting ideas behind that. So one of them was that it was $6, but I think it's actually $5 looking at that. So something to think about. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the avocado question. It says, yesterday you explained how many avocados there are. Your classmates said that there are 12 avocados, or they said 24. They didn't even put anything else with that. Some said there are 12 avocados in total, not cut in half. There are 22 that are cut in half. Okay, so looking at our situation here, remember that there are always two halves to an avocado to make a whole avocado, because that's what you're looking at is halves. So if I put this half and this half together, that makes a whole, right? So looking at this, that means this is one whole, two holes, three holes, four holes, five holes, six holes, seven holes, 8 holes, 9 holes, 10 holes, 11 holes, and 12 holes. So there are 12 whole avocados. Some people just counted the seeds, which is the pit of the avocado, and there are 12 of those. And then you notice how the instruction says how many avocados are there? Well, it doesn't actually say whole avocados. So some people might think, each one of these are halves. So there are 24 halves of the avocado. Okay, so something to think about. Lots of different answers that have been coming around. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to today's homework. So what you're going to see today. Today's I can statement is I can add, subtract, multiply, and divide integers. So when you look at this particular page of your homework assignment, I want you to look at each of these situations and see what it is asking or it is the model of. So for example, this one starts from 0, goes to 2, and then goes from 2 to 5. All right. The way that you get the correct answers is you need to take these boxes down here at the bottom, click them, and you're going to drag them around. So maybe it goes here and you'll put it right there. Or maybe this one goes here. Or maybe it goes here. But you're going to take each of those pieces and drag them to the correct model. Notice how this one has 2 positive units and 1 negative unit. All right, so make sure that you guys are paying close attention to what it's showing you because it will tell you the correct expression to match it up with. So once you have put your 3 expressions on, I didn't grab correctly. Got to be careful, make sure you have that crisscross and move them up. Then you are done. But make sure that they are in the correct spot. Okay? All right, we're going to put those back. Now, obviously, I just randomly put them up there. I do not know if the answers were correct when I put them in the spots. That's your job to figure out which one's the right one. Okay? All right, the next slide that I want to talk to you about is this one that says fill in the missing boxes in the table. So notice how it gives you the model and it gives you the number sentence and it's asking you to type in the solution. Okay, so when you click on it, it's going to get rid of the click to add text and that's when you type in your answer. All right, so if your answer was 5, you type in the number 5. And it doesn't matter if you write the result is 5 or write or just leave the 5 there all by itself. I'm going to read it for whatever answer that you put. Okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and delete that because, well, I'm not answering the questions for you. But make sure that you click and type in your answer. You can use this to help you. You can use the model to help you. And you can also use the video that I believe they show you on combining integers in your homework assignment. Last but not least, if you guys have any questions or concerns, you can always contact me. My email is heather.ford@nisd.net. And you can also contact me through Schoology. So it's completely up to you. I apologize. My phone is going off. All right, guys, y'all have a great day. Don't forget to do your homework, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.